One of my favorite meals in the entire world, chicken parmesan. One of my favorite ways to cook is on the grill. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna make grilled chicken parmesan. Let's go. That's right, you heard me correctly. Chicken parmesan on the grill. That's right. So it's gonna be really simple. Got chicken breasts, we got some San Marzano tomatoes, we're gonna use some garlic, we're gonna cook it up in the big green egg over here. It's gonna be phenomenal. Delizioso, bellissimo. Listen, while you're here, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, get some notifications when we have a new video coming out, okay? We've got a lot of great stuff coming up. I don't want you to miss anything. Let's go ahead and get started on chicken parmesan, and then we get to eat. Now, the first thing we want to do is we want to clean up these chicken cutlets and get the extra fat off of them and everything. So we're just going to trim them up. Just take any of the extra fat off of it that you see, any of the silver skin on top, like this. Just cut it away. It won't make a giant difference. Just makes for a nicer finished product, that's for sure. These look pretty nice. These are all pretty clean. So we got a little bit around the outside here to clean up. Nothing too major. Now, when you have big fat chicken breast like this, I like to do one thing is I like to cut them in half. So I'm going to take it. I'm just gonna cut it right in half as evenly as possible. I'm gonna make 2 full cutlets out of this. Now the last step of our chicken prep is a really important one because it's gonna tenderize the chicken. We're gonna actually pound it out, flatten it out a little bit. I like to put it in a bag. We don't want chicken splatter going everywhere. I like to put it in a bag. Now I have a meat mallet. Okay, pound it like this. You want to get it all to the same thickness. Or if you don't have one of these, a small little frying pan can work, a rolling pin, whatever you have, all right? But what you want to do is you want to make it one uniform thickness. You want it all to be the same thickness so that when you take it out, when you take it out of the bag, look at that. One perfect piece of chicken, all the same thickness all the way through. And the last stage of our process, we're going to use some Italian seasoning, just a store-bought blend, and sprinkle it on. You can use salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, whatever you want. Nice little hint for you. When you're applying your seasoning, don't go close to your meats. Take some, hold it up high, and sprinkle down like this, because what's going to happen is you're going to get much better coverage of your chicken. It's not going to be so gloppy and all congealed in one spot. I know that's the wrong word, but I like the word congealed. All right, we're finished with the seasoning. Now, an important step in this process, for me anyway, I like to take this, set it in the refrigerator uncovered for about a half hour at least. It's gonna make the seasoning really set onto the meat and soak in a little bit, make it get a little bit of extra flavor for you. So I'm gonna go set this in the refrigerator and then we'll light the grill. Be right back. Now for this cook, we're gonna be cooking direct. We're gonna have the pan cooking the sauce direct. We're gonna put chicken cutlets around it, cook them direct, so it's gonna be nice and simple. One stage of cooking, basically, one level. So let's go ahead and light the fire. We're gonna be using black bag FOGO premium charcoal for this. Right here. So let me get this egg loaded up and we'll get it lit. And our fire is heating up nicely, so we're gonna put our pan right in the center. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil. The only 2 things I'm gonna put into this sauce right now is a couple of garlic cloves I'm gonna chop, and I'm gonna use a little bit of shallot. All right, it's gonna make for some nice flavor. I'm gonna cook that down, add the tomatoes. Oh, it's gonna be so delicious. Oh, let's go. And 1 chopped shallot. Right in the middle. Now for our sauce that we're gonna build, I'm gonna use a can of San Marzano tomatoes. If you don't know what they are, they're grown in a region of Italy called, guess what? San Marzano. Now you know me, Captain Ron, I can't open anything normal like this. No. Try this, you'll thank me later. no sharp edges. Now, no Italian sauce would be complete without some nice fresh basil. So we're gonna take some basil I just clipped out of my garden, but we're not gonna put this into the sauce yet. We're gonna put this in really right at the end, then we're gonna top it off with some at the end. So we're gonna cut this into what's called a chiffonade. So you wanna stack it like this. Just give it a little chop like this, and you got nice strands of basil. As you can see, the garlic and the shallot is bubbling away, sizzling away nicely. We don't want it to overcook. We don't want it to burn. As it's cooking a little bit, we let it go for a little bit, let it infuse the oil. We're gonna put in 1 can, 28-ounce can of San Marzano tomatoes. I use whole peeled tomatoes. You can use crushed tomatoes if you want. I like to do this. This is called the pomodoro sauce. That's what we're building here. We're just gonna crush them down a little bit. Use the back of your spoon. I have this great little item from Pampered Chef I like to use sometimes. I use it for cooking sausages. Myself, I like a little bit of a chunky sauce. I don't want a super smooth sauce. I want some chunks in there. I want it to have some texture when I'm eating it. Okay. We are ready for some cooking. Look at that, chicken is beautiful. Seasoning's on there nice. Oh my God, I can't wait to get started. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna take this and set it around that pan, let it kind of cook sort of indirect. There's gonna be a little bit of direct heat underneath it, but it should give it a nice amount of time to cook nice and evenly, and we're gonna get it up to temperature. We're gonna go just below our 165, because then we're gonna finish it in the sauce. Woo! Let's go. We're humming along at about 350 degrees here, and our chicken's looking good, so let's go ahead and flip them so we can get the other sides cooked. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, our chicken is right where we want it to be. So what happened was the sauce started cooking a little bit too much, so I took it off for a minute. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put my sauce right over here. The magic of modern science. We're gonna take our chicken off. Start with the thinner pieces. We're just gonna fill them into this pot here. And lastly, we got the big boy. That's gonna be mine. Got the chicken nestled in here real nicely. We wanna get a coating of sauce on top of it so we can put the cheese on. Remember the cheese, don't forget the cheese. Here we go. Now in a traditional chicken Parmesan, it's strictly mozzarella cheese. Nice, creamy mozzarella. This is 6 cheese Italian. It's got mozzarella in it. It's got some other cheeses, Asiago. We're gonna use some of this. Then I'm gonna do a new twist. We're gonna put some provolone on some of it as well. See how we like it. A lot of restaurants are doing it now. And we're close to my favorite time, eating time, or in this case, chicken Parmesan, mangia time. So let's pull this off here. Check this out. Oh yeah. Oh, how gorgeous is that? Look at that. That is just bellissimo. Now remember all that beautiful basil we chopped up earlier? The last thing before we serve any good Italian meal, some really good quality Parmigiano Reggiano. Oh, look at that. I cannot wait to dig into this. Look how good that looks. It is just gorgeous. So delicious and so Italian. The saucing is done. The cheesing is done. The chopping is done. The cooking is done. One thing not done, that eating. Let's go. I'm gonna take myself a little bite of this. Oh, it's so tender. Look, it's so beautiful. Oh. Ooh, that's good. So tender. 2 of my favorite things all rolled into one. Grilling and chicken parm, baby. Delicious. Bellissimo. Listen, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget, subscribe to our channel, ring the bell for notifications. If you make this or anything that we cook on this channel, I'd love to see it. Tag us. Mine, Captain Ron 302, FOGO Charcoal, tag either of us. We'd love to see what you're making, all right? Chicken parm on the grill, do it. Get out and grill. And thanks so much for tuning into the FOGO Life. We'll see you next time.